Hello, it's Sharon again. This is perhaps the most important video I have made. It's one that people should pay attention to. And I have to admit, I got the idea to do it because of somebody else in a post that they made. Bushy-faced guy down south. I like him. But nonetheless, there's a lot of attention on LGBT people, particularly the transgender folks. How does that affect me? Oh, right. That's kind of obvious. But nonetheless, there's hundreds of bills in the legislatures right now against us, against kids, totally innocent kids that they wish to harm because they realize who and what they are. The exaggerations are phenomenal. The overstatements are phenomenal. They'll take the littlest thing and say, look, this is destroying all of our youth. They're trying to groom people. They're trying to whatever. If a child in a school or something so much as says, please call me by Sharon instead of whatever, all of a sudden, if the teacher wants to go along with that and make the kid feel better about themselves, that teacher's evil. He's grooming it. He's trying to destroy our way of life and make everybody gay or transgender. It's ridiculous. All that teacher was doing was trying to be kind and honor that child's wish. By the way, when children are supported, not necessarily indoctrinated, not at all. They get treatment, psychological, and let's face it, people aren't there trying to do surgery on 12-year-olds. It's not a thing. There might be a few rare instances where somebody can say, well, this hospital did that. No, they can't. Not without breaking several laws. It's ridiculous. And this stuff gets so trumped up. And then everybody criticizes it. And people believe the extremes. The extremes aren't real. But here's what is real. About 1 out of 10 millennials is either part of an LGBT system, organization, whatever you want to call, or just simply exist as such. But there's also all their relatives, people who love them, people who support them, people who are friends with them, not because of what they are, just because they are them. Wow, that's a large number. What about Gen Z? Gen Z is about 1 out of 5 people are somehow involved in the LGBTQA community. That's 20%. And yet there are hundreds of legislations and bills and things across the United States, it's in every state, trying to harm or destroy us and our youth. My grandkids are not part of that grouping. All 4 of them. They're not. But there is a young member of my family, don't even ask for a hint, I'm not going to say, who might be. This person is searching, trying to determine. May or may not be. That's up to them. Not you. Not me. Not some senator. Not some judge. It's up to them. And nobody else has a right to interfere with that. But there's 20% of people from Gen Z involved in that movement. That's a huge number. And years ago, they started putting rainbow flags and rainbow symbols on products in the grocery store. And it was originally intended to subsidize those folks and make them feel better and buy their products. Oh, and buy their products. Now, there's nothing wrong with representing them, but did you think they did it for equality? Not very likely. They did it to increase their market share. Okay, that's marketing. That's fair. But let's take it a step farther beyond that. That's getting so common that a lot of people don't even pay attention to it anymore. That's unfortunate. But what about all those companies selling all those products? What if that 20% of people, or in the next older generation, that 10%, what if they decide to not buy certain products because of what the company represents? There goes a lot of money. So let's do that. Don't not buy it because it has a rainbow on it. Check it out. It's not that hard to do. Get on your phone, get on your computer, get on something, talk to people in the industry. This isn't hard to do. You don't have to do all of those things for every product, but you can do a few of those things for several products. What if they are donating money to the politicians and election funds of people who are trying to screw us into the ground? Do you want to buy that product and support that? There's a very popular fast food chain. It's grown a lot. They've even lied about it. They were donating millions to anti-LGBT. Then they said, oh, we didn't realize we were doing that. And they backed off. And they said, we're not going to do that anymore. They backed off for about 2 months and they started doing it again. And now they're doing it just as much as ever. There is no way I will ever go through one of their drive-thrus or into their buildings. They support hate for 20% of the young generation out there. How? There's a craft store, a hobby store, that does the same thing. They hate us. And they wish to do different things to harm us. Oh, you don't see it in their store. You don't see it on the menu. You don't see it on whatever. But you do see the results when they donate huge sums of money to companies set out to donate it to politicians and different folks out there that run this country that hate us, and they don't even know us. Why do you hate somebody you don't even know? I can't figure that one out at all. Let alone actively go after them for no reason because they're different, and accuse us of all kinds of falsehoods. So if we check these things out and we don't buy the products from a company, rainbow flag or not, they may have never even represented it, but if they are donating huge amounts of money to anti-LGBT, they are trying to harm us. Why do I want to spend my money with a company or on a product that they're setting out trying to hurt me and others like me and kids who are completely innocent in this? They're just trying to live their life. No, that doesn't mean we're doing reassignment surgeries on 10-year-olds. No. But that doesn't mean that they don't hurt them. There's many, many, many ways, many, many, many laws that's harming 20% of our young people. So do a little research. Check it out. See who's spending money on hate. And it doesn't have to be just us. It can be racism. It can be immigrants. It can be anything. Why spend your money on hate? There's lots of other products out there that don't do that. And it's not hard to find them. Well, that's just my opinion. Till next time.